Welcome back. Let's see this one. I was worried about this one messing up during the word reloading. Have to keep an eye. Okay, no, I think that this time it's working fine. I was just being paranoid. Super afraid of those messing up the loading if I save, close the game and reopen it. But I think it's fine. Yeah, I think the times where it messed up the loading was not when I simply saved quit the game, but when the game crashed. I think it's when the game crashes that the stuff gets messed up. If I exit the game properly, nothing happens. Alright. Was slowly doing progress here. I need more stabilization, but it should be crafting. Yeah, crafting. And those are slowly crafting too. Then what can I do? Okay, antimatter was problematic. Let's see. And stellar plasma mixture. More or less everything was fine here. I was having issues with the residue. Okay, this one is finally going up. But oh, yeah, it's going up, but I'm out of this now. I have to slow down the TPS, otherwise I have issues. All of this slow must be slowed down. This one is the only one I want to have above billions. Those must all be more or less 100 billions. If I have some that are higher, I'm going to slow down. Yeah, this one is going too fast. Alright. This one is way too overpowered. Okay, 100 billions. This one. I'm going to tweak down this one too. Right. This one. This one is one I don't want to push too far. It's alright. This one, 100 billions, it's alright. This one could go up. Why am I giving so little power? Oh, okay. This material uses space-time. That's why I'm keeping it slowed down. But it's super slow. $36 billions and 9 billions. Don't have extra space-time, so I'm going to keep those like that. Okay. None. Once it is fluid, how much I have stocked inside antimatter generators. Let's see here. Here. Okay. I could think about turning on those again, but I cannot. None. Let's see. How is it called? I'm going to rebuild those. Figure out yesterday that if I paste a program over another, it doesn't just overwrite it, but it just adds to the old program. And that causes a mess. Basically, I had all of the commands copied over and over and over yesterday when I tried to rewrite all of the programs. Like the copy paste disk, this one only works from a manager to an empty manager. If you use use this copy paste tool over a manager as already has a program, instead of overwriting it, it copies it over, summing to the old program and making a mess. Yeah. Those are still on. Yeah, on. Those also drain a little bit of energy, but it's meaningless when those are empty. Yeah, the passive drain from the LSC is bigger than the passive draining from this one. And it doesn't even show up the drain. Right. Done. Done. Theoretically, I should be producing spacetime and it should be going towards the restock or things all around my base. This one here has 5 millions, 9 millions, okay. Also, I realize that those patterns here could all get a multiplication. I didn't multiply those much because I wanted to not use too many of those resources. But now I can probably afford doing it with that size. Can I do this one? 4,000, 4,000, 9,000. It would be better to use the other stuff, but don't wanna be bothered using an even amount of this fluid. Okay, that's going to do it. Bigger batches. Alright. And this one. Two. Okay. That way, whenever it uses a black hole, it's used slightly better. Done. Still, I don't have a way of making iron singularities and copper singularity. I had a good way using cells, but I ran out of cells. Now, let's see. I will try to get it up working again in the future. Or another idea is with quantum cells. How much stuff can a quantum cell contain? Okay, don't like the thing. Oh wait, there is a new quest. New quests. Okay, I have to do those new quests. That's something I can do. I wanted to see first how much does the quantum cell? Quantum cell. This one? It doesn't tell me how much. Not to use quantum cells. This one. That way I won't touch those. This one. Make a bunch. Go. Right. Okay. Oh. Right. Okay. Now I want to see how much I can do with one of those. This one. 110 copper. Okay. Wanna see how much it can actually do. Yeah. Okay, this one is filled up. That is 200 billions. Well, that's a decent amount. 200 billions. Let's also do one for iron. Then iron here. Well, it's going to be the same amount. So the pattern is going to be, but I can't, doesn't work well. Okay, now I know it's 274 billions. Oh, this one didn't even fill up, but okay, it's 274 billions. No. Well, okay, for the moment I think I'm going to leave it here. Next time I will figure out how to properly fill up those. That way, if I use those, okay, I won't confuse those for those at least. Because I had those formatted for this task, but they ended up being taken by other tasks. I shouldn't get confused if I keep those here. This one, how much progress can be done? Yes, 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 oh, go. Oh, so much. Good, many, many blocks. And now I'm out of temporal file generators. Okay, those are all crafting. I can start a new batch. I'm going to need that many for the next Eye of Harmony, so start. Okay, while this one crafts, I'm going to go do quests. Do shulkers spawn now? Oh. Okay. Okay, I've got shulker spawner. Shulker. Okay, not using the egg. I need a spawner. I should have a spawner here. Okay, there's one. I think I never saw a shulker. Solar. Capacitor. All. Need a good. No, this one is too weak. Come on, HSS. Okay, this one will. Here. Hi. Oh. What? Oh, you have to wait for the thing to open up. Come on. So annoying. Why do I keep flying up like this? How many? Okay. Stop it. Come on. Okay. Burger spawner. Can go back. Then, what is this? I have seen this one. Okay. Okay, this one and now I have to reload the chunks which I unloaded. Check. Just cleaned up the backup, but guess I have to spawn new chunks. And it's morning. Oh, we have foxes now. Don't recall foxes. Now, those skeleton may also spawn in caves. Should get soul vials. Okay, I have to go look for mobs when it's dark. Okay. Meanwhile, Rise of Harmony. This one. 30 blocks only. Okay. How many more am I missing? Much. Well, I'm more than half done with this. That's so much transition metal. Yeah, okay, I should be doing transition metal with the other recipe more. Tesseract. Not doing. I don't have enough of this to do more transition metal the other way. Tesseract. In the place where I do tesseracts, I also do transition metal blocks, but I should be doing more. Okay, those also do on-demand things. This is tesseract, tesseract, tesseract. Okay, this one. I'm going to copy paste this one all over, replace. 2, 3, 4. And this one should be doing blocks of. Okay, this one is the recipe for blocks of transition metal ingots. I do those for some extra passive transition metal. I don't want to overclock this. Maybe I'll change the patterns later. Can't decide which patterns to use. Okay, here, file generator, got 5 more. Should have a bunch of assembly lines crafting this stuff. Let's go check over here. Are all of those doing? Oh no, that one is exotic stabilization. Okay, this one is the time dilation orange. Time dilation orange. Time dilation orange. I just started. Stabilization. Time dilation. Time dilation. Stabilization. Time dilation. I have a lot of assembly lines making time dilation. Another one. Well, but this, the tier 7 time dilation, the perfect one, is the one. Yeah, the perfect time dilation is the perfect one. It doesn't take too much success rate. It's the best compromise between yield and success rate. And speed too. Okay, so this one is all of those are slowly crafting. Now I could start more of those probably. Yeah, at least a 30 to use those two. Yeah, I don't have work start. Those are used for a gorge upgrade too. And then I'm going to need 138 of those for the upcoming Eye of Harmony. And that's going to be a lot of draft matter. Well, eventually it will be done. Okay, I may as well pause this one. I'm going to start this one over later. I want those two to be done earlier. Pretty sure I have enough of those. Pretty sure I have enough of those crafting already to complete this thing. I haven't done. Okay. Good. Done. Okay, it's almost night, so I could go hunt those. I wonder how common those are. I'm sure I have seen those in the past. Okay, one Minecraft hour before those spawn. Do those have any? Oh, the jumping potion probably. Yep. Okay, won't take too much. Right, maybe I can complete. No, it's slow. Slowly. Okay, I can do another set of those. What? Much stuff is missing. Okay, this one must be done in a different way. Do I need an extruder for a better extruder for sides? Should move this one elsewhere. Okay, and it's night. Okay, so I need a stray. Okay, where are mobs? Stray. This is a cold biome. Cold biome. This should be a cold biome. It's minus 20 degrees Celsius. If that is not cold, I don't know what it's classified as cold. In the map, they will look like generic mobs. You are not it. Come on. Where are strays? Stray. So annoying, those look 14 quests. Oh, I think this one works. Good, got one stray. Now, if I can find more, maybe I can do the quest, but... Okay, maybe I can do the quest like that. Yes. I would like to avoid doing the whole process of duplicating the mob. If I can just get the quest like that, it would be the best. Come on, I got 2. Oh, that's it. Another one, good. Stray. That one is it. Nice, I really got half of the quest. I don't even have to go through the bother of duplicating the mob. Yes, 2 more. Come on. One more skeleton. I need the weird armored skeleton. That's not it. On. I need basically 2 more. That's one. Yeah. More of those. Come on. On the gray background, it's more confusing to spot. Any of those? Nope, those are all normal skeletons. Come on. Come on. Oh, okay. One more left. Then I can use the one in the soul vial. Oh, that's it. Oh, okay, that was enough. Okay, leaving the one here just in case. Okay, that was one quest. Then the other thing spawns in deserts. This one is hot, but it's not a desert. Here I have a desert. Like I just cleaned up all of the chunks to shrink the world size. And now I'm doing those quests. And now it has to generate chunks. It does spawn here. It said deserts, so... Oh, it also spawns here. 1, 2... Okay, I don't have to go far. I can just do the quest here. This biome is huge. And those are quite common. Okay. Oh, three at once. Done. Good. I think I didn't get 10. Yeah, I got 7. It was not that quest. I think maybe those also count as zombie. Okay. Good. Done. New quest complete. Can throw this into HU. Then let's check again AO farming progress. And I'm going to check that extruder pipe recipe. No, that's not it. It's this one. Okay. This one did load per. When did this one start? This one is doing, oh, guaranteed success chance, cool. Oh, this is a load here too. Okay. This one is loading. Wait, what? Okay, that was not it. Just this one. 5 more blocks. Slowly working towards it. Now extruder. There are a couple of things I want to remove from the extruder. Well, it's not being too slow, but okay, this one for well, let's see. The things used by high tier pumps. This one uses large neutronium. Like somehow it's keeping up with those large pipes. But I'm going to change those. Nether star. Awoken draconium. What is it? This one. Infinity. Stainless steel is used to. This one is probably used. This one is probably used by lower tiers. Infinity. This one. Okay, space time. Wait, what? Okay, that is even with palm. This one doesn't require pipes. All other tiers require pipes, this one doesn't. Somehow high tier pumps don't require pipes but wires. Okay. Okay, all of those could be done with a solidifier probably. But also had issues with the okay, normal pipe. All of those that are multiplied, I'm going to get those another place. I want to free up this machine a little bit. Inbar is not too much used. Okay, we'll see in the future other issues. I don't know if I'm going. Those are probably better than in a solidifier. But I wanna see what's the situation. Only tiny pipes are good for the extruder, in my opinion. And I'm redoing those here. I have a bunch of slots here. I could get solidifier, normal, and large pipe. Like, let's see. This one. Extruder is 2 seconds at MB. This one, 8 seconds at MB. Well, solidifier has more power. This one. Okay. Oh, I don't have. No, I should have those. Those things are called cast. Yeah. Yep. Knew it. There. Large pipe and the normal pipe too. Yeah. Oh. Here. This one is 4 seconds, so the 5. Extruder would be faster. Now, you know what? I'm too lazy to change patterns. I'm just going to keep those patterns. It's not stuff I craft that often. If I already have the patterns, I'm just going to use it. Yeah. Not going to bother using the solidifier for this stuff. Like the old extruder alone was being enough. There is no need for the big machines. This one will do. Yeah, using this one just for one ring is a waste too. But whatever. This one. Right. Okay, then that should speed up a couple of things. Okay, this one is doing great progress. What have I? Oh, I have leftovers here. But okay, it's already crafting stuff. Alright, this one. This one is crafting parts. Really good. Still waits for more breakthrough. Once this one is done, I'm going to queue up the other 5 generators. I'm going to clean up every CPU because I like doing so. I was looking at crystal processors. We'll probably try to increase the progression of crystal processors. Probably don't have enough crystal processors. Something may be stuck with solar panels. I have to go check those. Clean. So low on space-time. I'm low on space-time because I'm also restocking UMP motors. Yeah, from 10k to 100k. Crystal processors. Well, I mean, nothing is working here. Okay, none of those is working, so it's alright. This one is the only one working. Optical. Yeah, it's time to get more optical processors. Yeah, soon. Soon I will get more optical processors. I think the issue is still on space assemblers. But doing good still, even here. But yeah, soon I will have to get more optical processor crafting setups. Maybe I can complete this. Nope. I'm getting really close to complete. This one will do the first universium. Right, done. I'm going to change the title. Right. Okay, I want to see how much fuel I have in there. Like, I'm really thinking about turning on those two. Yeah, no, I can't afford it. I'm not stocking up enough space time to start working with those. Then to reduce lag, that system I keep doing with like before this become a thing, I had the sub network. My I mean, I had a weird way of doing backup fuels. Probably going to remove it. Think it can cause lag. How much is this? Okay, that's the maximum. This one can be backflown back into H2. Yeah. Basically. I always did that thing here. I always did that thing here. Where I have those storages to always keep a backup of things, but now that there is this new thing, I think that this thing here is no longer required. And I'm afraid of this causing a little bit of lag. So basically I'm going to remove this, remove this. Okay. I hope that saves TPS. Like every time one of those fluid was built, HU was going to check if it could insert it here. It. I'm going to count all on those for the fluid to be restocked. That's basically what I'm doing. Okay. Hopefully at some point this stuff will restock. Also at some point I will get passive in Fatalist, but not now. And the crafting on demand, I should be doing this with the black hole compressor. Does this one? Which kind of overclock does this one do? Use, okay, goodness. I think it does normal overclocks, I'm not sure. But it does a huge amount of parallels. That's the main thing. This one is good too. I'm still using this super old. I'm almost thinking about trying to remove this compressor. I think this one I probably don't even use this anymore. Thing is that it has all of those recipes. Oh, this one. This one is the thing I need. This one. Okay, there is no other way of getting this. So still have to stick with that. But yeah, then again, I can just use this one. A little bit more annoying to manage, but it's going to be faster and better. Yeah, this one does maximum 8 parallel. The other one does 500. Okay, those are crafting. Okay, starting to craft those. Good. Alright, so far one is starting this one. Oh. Wait, it doesn't say anything. It doesn't tell me which block I'm missing. I'm probably out of one of those. Yes, this one. Why? Really, am I out of oxygen of all of the things? Oxygen for steel. I could do steel with carbon, but carbon is even more annoying than. Okay, wait. If the A of Armor gets me carbon, then steel. Okay, that is nothing. Nothing. It's steel. It's always a steel the issue. It's always steel. That is nothing. That's nothing. Steel. It's always for steel. Okay, I have an idea. Okay, I have to pump more oxygen. That's one thing. But the other thing I wanted to do, wait, first of all, make another one. I did make huge amounts of steel in the past because to get the Gorge milestone, I randomly process steel. I have 1.5 billions. It wants it in fluid version, so all I'm going to do is melt this. That way it's also going to free up slots, free up storage space. Okay, I'm wondering how much time will this one take to do that? How quickly does it work? Okay, 233 millions per second. How much will that be? 1535. So it's less than 1 million per second. It will take 1 hour basically to melt all of this. Yeah, it's going to clean up my HU. It's going to clean up my HU. And it will also get me those. Not being able to complete the AF armory due to that really bothers me. Okay, oxygen is being pumped, but apparently not quickly enough. Is there some other way in the LCR to get oxygen that may be faster? Not really. Crafting phthalic acid makes a lot. Oh no, it takes it. This one was 5.9. This one used to be 5.9. Come on. I would like to have pumps sorted out, but it's too hard. Too hard to manage pumps in a proper way. Like, I would like to have the same fluid all across, but yeah, I could move this one here, for example. Once I get MK3, I will try to be more ordered. Once I get the MK3 pump, I will try to sort things out better. 7, 4. 7, 4. 7, 4. 7, 4. Okay, and do 5, 6, 5. No, that's too much. 64 parallel. Okay, theoretically it will start over with 64 parallel. Yeah, 128 is the maximum. Okay, can I do reinforce? Oh, come on. Did any CPU start? It started temporal. I needed spatial. Were all of those things waiting for oxygen? That everything. I think I was out of oxygen for all of those craftings. And the infusion is having trouble. Sometimes it gets stuck. Okay. First. Come on. It's all for steel. Yeah, steel. Every time it's 16 gigs, it's still like this stuff is meaningless. I could do that without oxygen, but it's not much. It's not worth the effort of editing part. Like this one is nothing. 18 millions for steel. It's all for steel. Come on, I need this one. It's even going up at a decent speed. Maybe one of those has leftover of this stuff. Maybe not. I was hoping. Oh yeah, this one. This one has some leftover. If I stop this one, I can get those. I could do that. But 80 are not enough. Need more probably. And I think I'm going to increase the restock of those. Ooh. Oh, here. Yeah, let's go to 10k. That feels danger. No, not yet. Later I will also do that. Not now. Okay, this one. Still finishing. At some point I should be able to. Okay, I'm going to try with this. Hopefully it will manage to get the oxygen at some point. So much transitional metal required. Exotic. Still low. Okay, residue is well up. Why is this one here? Oh, I forgot to clean it up. Okay, does it now? And it doesn't merge. Kind of grift. Wait, maybe that was it. Yes, now it stacks. Okay, this one, is it getting... Okay, it's getting all of the oxygen that is produced by any leftover process. This one, still... Okay, it is slowly working on it. So much transitional metal required. Yeah, maybe we should do transitional metal with the other recipe. Block 1. But this way of doing transitional metal gets me gorge points. Crafting transitional metal here. You'll be getting me quite a bunch of points. This one, proto-halconite. I'm waiting for this one to finish. I'm waiting for this one to finish so I can read this view. Oh, you know what? It can do whenever it wants. That did not give me anything for this. Okay, it is 80 those, 80 more of those. And I'm out of blocks again. Well, I need 80 more of those for the second eye of harmony of this tier. Good. No. Mine only loses fuel when I'm out of residue. Maybe you have a small hatch. Make sure your hatch can get enough. And also, like, this is a lot. I don't know your settings, but it uses a lot. Like, this is like 300,000 every 5 seconds. So make sure you have a huge amount available for it. Otherwise, it starts losing it. And there's one here. Come on. Block of neutronium. Slowly trying to save up oxygen. Okay, it's doing a good progress. This one is low. Oh. Yeah. Which game version are you using? Okay, this one should be done. Yeah, it got crafted while I came here. Oh, shoot. Okay, I guess you're on a beta. Uh, don't know what to tell you. Uh, Usually having, okay, every time, okay, that's one thing. That's one of the things I'm paranoid about. Every time you have a stocking hatch or bus, every time you have a stocking hatch or bus which contains some kind of fluid, which if you run out, it's a big trouble. It's always better to have this stuff on a subnetwork. Like I really, really want to avoid having those kind of hatches on the main network because there are many moments in which the main network will have issues. Like one of your CPU's crafting could take all of this stuff. If you misplace and then remove a bunch of cables, your whole network would crash for a few seconds. There are many situations where this one could unlink. Even if it is for a few seconds, it could be a problem. So I heavily suggest having a small subnetwork for those kind of things. Like here, I used to have a drive here with I used to have a drive which will be the higher priority on insert only from the main network for residue. Now there is this new block and I'm using this one. Also energy. Also I like to have dedicated energy for those super small subnetworks. Yeah, every time there is something which is troublesome if it runs out of ingredients, I think it's better to have a small subnetwork. But it's not just for like H2 crashing for a few seconds. It's also I had issues. I lost fuel here because simply because I ran out of this in the main network. I made one of my most of this is produced from a converging DTPF. It ran out of ingredients, it lost convergence, it stopped producing this stuff. Making space-time took all of that. I ran out of that, and my gorge ran out of ingredients, and it started losing fuel. So having some backup, always good. That is also that. The downside of these new blocks is really good for this task. Like I used it to do a drive with cells, storage on the main network, high priority. It was a convoluted system, what I had. This one can do all in a single block and it should be way better lag-wise. The only downside is that it's limited at integer 32. Wait, can I? Oh, nice. Okay, so it's integer 32 times 9, the limit. Wait, does it work? Okay, nice. That's how limited it is. Integer 32 times 9. Well, if I need multiple integers 32 too many, it could be an issue. Okay, this one almost got enough oxygen. Oh, the issue is the huge batch. Why does it need so much steel? What is all of that steel for? Yeah, it's done exactly for this purpose. It's the purpose of this machine. This one is done from iron. Oh, copper. Okay, this one is copper, but whatever. Why does it need... Is this steel for this one? Why does it need so much steel? Oh, probably that is... Okay. That's a lot of steel. I'm making this one out of steel, and that's a lot of steel. I'm making a 1000 batch. That's why it's so slow. Yeah, good luck. Your harmony progression will be slow. Like, if you're having trouble crafting the first eye of harmony, I would suggest improving your infrastructure because one eye of harmony. Okay, it's alright. You can start playing around with it. Yeah, if you get the first eye of harmony, you can start playing around with it. You can start stocking up dark matter. But okay, many people said the wiki for the way those scale up, I think most people, DWiki and everyone, suggest to use like 1A of Harmony, a second one later, and just keep upgrading it because, like, when you upgrade the first one, it goes 4 times fast, not twice the speed. For the way those upgrades works, like, this one, the second tier costs, every successive tier costs 4 times as much, but it's twice as good, basically. Now, and okay, that is the time duration. The file, those things here, every tier is 4 times the cost, but the production is also 4 times as much. So, considering the cost of everything else, this one is the only thing that is gating. This is what should be gating you. Everything else is quite expensive. So most people just suggest upgrading because once you get the new way of Harmony, the old one is going to do like 1/4 of the new one. So it really doesn't make too much sense to stick with old ones. It's better to keep moving on to the next year. Basically, most people just use a single ray of harmony and keep upgrading it. Thing is that I don't like all of the leftover. I don't like all of the leftover parts. So I still use old ray of harmony with the older parts. But also, if you use only one ray of harmony, it's low. I think you need like 6-7 hours for each upgrade. If you leave your computer run with a server 24/7, it's okay. Otherwise, if you're trying like me to not do that, it's better to just how do I say it? I'm just going with multiple. I'm just going with multiple layers of harmony to speed up the process. But even then, there are some tiers you do not want to multiply. Mostly, I'm doing a lot of the last tier. The orange tier is the highest tier you can do with black dwarf matter. The next tier requires this stuff. The issue with this stuff is that you need only 2 bolts. For the next tier, I only need 2 bolts. But those 2 bolts require a batch of this stuff. This stuff require universium nanite, and I need 8 blocks of universium. And universium is made, the orange A of harmony makes universium at that, okay, it says 1000, but you're going to have reduced yield and like 30% success rate. So effectively, I'm going to get like half cell of this one every 2 hours with 1 area of harmony. Getting 9 blocks of this material this speed, I think it's not something I want to do. So I made more of the previous tier so I can spam more of the next tier. But most people just leave the game AFK and run with a single area of harmony. Okay. Come on. Okay, this stuff is crafted. This one is a black hole recipe. Can I increase the batch size? Bottleneck here could be multiple things. I could push this one to UMV. It can't do many overclocks because it's only UAV. Okay, I don't know if this one is... I have some patterns which are calculated to fully use the black hole, others which are not as optimal. Okay, no, I think this one is optimal. It's already at 40% durability. 0 to 20% is the best part, but if it touches 0, it voids. So, thing is that I didn't need too many items. So this setup here, the automation is optimized for being able to do many different recipes. Like this one is optimized for changing recipes. This one is a passive eternal singularities at the best efficiency. Soon I will do another one for longer crafting. Yeah, and now it's doing nothing because the black hole is out. Okay, and soon it's going to open again another black hole. There is a timer here, leaving some room. Oh, I think it's already open. Yeah, it's already open again. Thing is that one full black hole loop is like 2 minutes. Okay, but it does 2000 every time, so it's good. In the future, I will get a better automated setup. But this one, with UXV, with more power, this one can be pushed further. Oh, this one is really close to getting enough stuff. Okay, this one is already starting the crafting. It will take time for this. Heck. I don't know how I ended up having trouble with it. Like, somehow this became the block I'm out of for building Ray of Harmony. Like, usually I should be out of those. Not of this. This is the basic block. I should not be out of this. Whatever. I can put more of those into crafting. Those are never enough. Go. But I want this one to be below this one. So wait. Also, I can make other 8 of those. Alright, this one can take priority. Okay, those are all crafting slowly. Yeah, I have 100 extruders. I do that on demand. I restock it. It's not a big deal. I have a restock that keeps 10,000. And whenever the restock runs out, a bunch of those start. Like, I think if those are enough. Those are enough to craft whatever I need. Like, it takes too much. Like, if I had half of those working on Shirobon plates, I would be making enough Shirobon plates for a couple of phases of Harmony. Then this one, this one. Yeah, but at the beginning you don't need too many farming parts. It's just me that I keep doing more and more Ace of Harmony, but most people play with just 2 Ace of Harmony until they get to Gallifreyan tier. I wanted to speed it up. I don't want to leave the game FK, so I went with multiples. Okay, this one is going to be slow. If I can start another batch, it's going to speed up the first batch. Oh, does it have issues with oxygen? Nope, this time it got the oxygen. Yeah, there is a wiki. I didn't fully read the wiki, but the wiki should try to explain it. What's the best way? I don't like follow, like, usually I only look at the wikis if I'm stuck. Otherwise, I like to play and I like to find my way. There is a calculator. I do use the calculator. It's on a spreadsheet. The wiki probably points you towards it. I think it's the same inside. Questbook should give you a link to. Oh, I still have a quest to complete? Oh, those two. There is a calculator in the quest book somewhere. But yeah, you can just get it on the wiki. Is it really? Why did they leave the calculator here? Whatever. It's on this one. Okay. I didn't see I had quests. New quests. Oh, I did see the foxes earlier. I didn't stop by to get those. This one. I'm going to complete those quests. Yeah, consider that I never really looked at the wiki, so I'm suggesting you things I didn't do. Like, I'm just trying to give you the most correct solution. Okay, maybe I have to solve. What is this? Is that a fox? Yes, it counted as fox. So are those rabbits? Yes, those count. I'm too lazy to set up the automation for those. I'm going to do it like that. Like, I have enough time to do this quest like this. No need to set up a spawner. I'm just going to keep looking around. Rabbit. I think a quantum shield deflects arrows. It's so nice. Yeah, it all boils down to luck. Heck, I saw so many foxes and rabbits earlier. I didn't notice I also had to do this quest. I could have done it earlier. That is a fox. Baby fox. I don't know if that counts. That was walking in a really weird way. Does the whole thing... Oh, I already got the quest. Okay, now only rabbits. I noticed some foxes eating rabbits early. So... maybe all of the rabbits got removed by the foxes already. So... okay, I was thinking about changing biome, but apparently there are still a lot of rabbits in this place. Rabbit, there. This one. There are more rabbits. That's a chicken. Rabbit. Foxes, rabbit. Rabbit. Maybe I would expect those to spawn everywhere. You don't see any. What is this? Sweet berries. This one is from... I think the last time I truly played the vanilla Minecraft was like 1.7. But even then, not much. Like, I think I basically stopped playing vanilla Minecraft around 1.4. I did play a lot of vanilla Minecraft in 1.2, but even then it was not really vanilla. It was these servers with some extra plugins. Old days didn't have the plugins that are in no new servers, but still has a couple of plugins, mostly Downy factions. Those things. And I think I was using the minimap on server. Like, I have seen memes on Reddit about the minimap being a cheat in vanilla Minecraft. I don't know. Don't know what vanilla players think of stuff like minimap. I'm so much used to minimap that heck, they should add the minimap to vanilla Minecraft. But I don't know, I don't care, I don't play vanilla. I like being able to mod games the way I like. Okay, good, quest complete. Okay, the stuff can go here. Just going to throw this stuff into the trash can. Okay, this one. Okay, those are crafting slowly, but how long? Ooh, 500 seconds at UNB. I'm not getting any overclock no, one overclock I'm getting due to the extra amps. Here, yeah, here. Yeah, good luck finding which one is crafting this stuff. Pico. So many Pico circuits. Are all of those doing Pico circuits? Okay, optical mainframe. Pico, optical. Eternal coils. Pico. So many Picos. All of those are doing Pico circuits. So good. Quantum circuit, Pico, optical. How many Picos do I have? Yeah, 87,000 Pico circuits. Good. And look at how it goes up. UXV. Yeah, I keep using UXV circuits for various things. Bio, optical, bio, Pico, By the time I find which one is crafting those blocks, it will already be done. Bio, pico, 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 pico. Wet, optical, optical, bio, optical, optical, wet, pico, bio, optical, pico, quantum, pico, wet, pico, pico, optical, bio, bio, pico, optical, pico, pico, quantum, bio, optical, optical, pico. Come on. So many circuit crafting, all picos and quantum. Good. My circuit production is doing really well, but I would like to figure out what's the crafting time. At this point, calculating it will be faster, but I'm also at half the thing. Okay, advanced radiation proof, cool. Pico, okay, those are craft. Oh, 2 stacks every 6 seconds. Cool. Okay, this one, it's making 4 every 10 seconds. Oh, this is a really reinforced thing. Oh, that means I can already do progress here. Let's see. Yes, complete. Good. Let's start loading it. This one will take so much to load. And first universium will be done someday soon. I think it's like... No, it's going to be half an hour probably. It's going to be like 10 minutes to load, 50 minutes to run. Yes, I'm using bio. I think bios are cheaper. Last season I went full optical. This season I'm... Main thing is that, okay, if you do dedicated assembly lines, I think it's too bothering. Like, setting up many different dedicated circuit craftings is annoying. If you do if you do generic assembly lines capable of doing whatever pattern you want, I think bios are cheaper. One other thing you can do, which I often do, not now, is you can set like... You can also do something like this plus this goes into... You can also do patterns like this one, so you use a little bit of each. And you can change how much of each to use. That's another idea. You can play around with it. I'm not sure which one is better. Each circuit has its downside, but generally talking, I think older circuits are better, but there are some situations all through the game I keep changing how I do circuits. Because different points of the game you have different leftovers. Like as you pointed out, once you get the QFT for bio catalyst, getting BioWares is probably good, super good. So yeah, I would tell you to go for that. Okay, those are crafting. This one. Am I doing any? Okay, this one is doing temporal. I would like special. Oh, okay, it's also making some more spatial things. So much transitional metal required. Okay, maybe making... Wait, what is that for? Okay, I should do those differently. It's using too much of this stuff. Didn't expect this to be used so much. I'm going to change the pattern. Okay, and here I'm going to do the exact same trick. This one is the normal plate. Okay, here. Infinity cost, like if I use this one, it uses half. Thing is that either I use this one or that one. Those two things are always produced together, so we'll have no leftover million and... Okay, actually, for whatever reason, I have leftover crayon. I don't know how it came to be that I have leftover of this, so I'm going to use this. But otherwise, I was going to do a pattern with 1 plate plus 1 plate makes 2 plates. That was an idea. Okay, the one I have in leftover amounts is Creon. Can you cool down the plasma in a vacuum freezer? Nope. It can only be used like this. Okay. And okay, that way it's going to save this material. In the future, I could add the second plate here too. Oh, okay. So that is not, I think, a spam too much. Oh, you just reminded me I have to change the recipe of the lossless thing. But then again, I don't... I'm going to do it like this. 10 of those plates plus... I'm going to basically trade 6 plates of Creon for 6 plates of Million. So it's going to use a little bit more of that, basically. Come on. Wait, I don't even have to. I can just do that. No. Okay, that way it should work out with this pattern. That way it's going to use a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Theoretically, it should work. Now, let's see. Okay, it's going to do a little bit of each. Okay, it's getting this stuff. Batch size. I need some really huge batch sizes. Come on. Come on. Come on. How long does it take? Okay, I'm starting to think that maybe my ABSs are overloaded. Okay. Ouch. Okay, it did work fine. Perfect. That way I'm going to use a little bit of each one. Now I did change a pattern, so I like restarting my CPUs for different reasons. Every time I change a pattern, I should restart the CPUs because different patterns. Like if those CPUs were using the old pattern, they will be stuck. But also by cleaning up the CPUs, I show more ingredients inside each machine, which speeds up crafting everything. Thing is that many machines are going to get overloaded probably by doing this. There's one, there's one, there's one. Guys, yeah, so good the matter manipulator. Okay, I was thinking about also changing this recipe here. This one here. What is this used for? What is this for? Okay, this one I'm never going to use this. Maybe. Oh, is it only for. Okay, infinity, I'm not using this. Oh, okay, it's only for antimatter. I'm not going to bother editing this recipe if it is only used for antimatter. Oh gosh, I'm so low on energy. Just so my energy being so low, I should try to keep around exponent 20. Heck, that is more or less what it takes to start one of my Ace of Harmony. Like, if I don't have enough energy... Like, if one A of Harmony starts running away now that it gets that power, probably the overflow... Like, if I run out of energy, I could get my Ace of Harmony messed up. And also I'm not producing enough antimatter. I have to turn on those two, but I was low on ingredients. I have to fix ingredients. Here. There's one. There's one. There's one. Right. Okay, let's make energy. Okay, that should make a lot of energy. Oh no, I'm not leaving that empty. Alright. Alright. No, it's just me. If you leave your game running AFK, you can get done with way less things. Main issue is that I'm overclocking all. Overclocking Ace of Harmony takes a lot of energy. If you don't overclock the Ace of Harmony, they make more energy. If you don't overclock the Ace of Harmony, they produce energy. If you overclock those, they eat crazy amounts of energy. I'm overclocking all of those with 2 overclocks each, so I really need a huge amount of energy. Okay, this one is going to do universium. That is the crafting speed of universium. 1 in 3 chance of succeeding, and that is the average output. At least it takes only 700 seconds, but then again, I think it takes more time for it to load than to run. The spreadsheet almost confirmed my idea. If I put a circuit tree here, it's going to take more time for it to start than to run. Soon I will get the humongous hatches, which will fix that issue. This is the amount of energy I'm running those at. If I remove the overclock, this will probably become positive instead of negative. Yeah. You need to put 1 billion hydrogen, 1 billion helium. Each tier is more. Tier 7 requires 8 billion hydrogen, 8 billion nitrogen, and I have to load those at 62 millions every 3-4 seconds, something like that. Because the HU inserts the fluid, then it sees there is no more space and it sleeps for like a couple of seconds. AF Harmony eats stuff, sees there is nothing more, sleeps for a couple of seconds. Then again, HU adds 32 more millions and it goes up super slowly. Probably there are ways, there are a couple of ways to make this not as problematic, but all of those ways are a little bit convoluted. I don't want to take a risk because if you insert too much, if you insert a little bit too much by mistake, it's going to lose. Those 2 values are going to drastically decrease if you insert too much. Oh yeah, that's a great idea. That's a great idea, actually. It's a great idea, but then again, the issue is always the issue is always if it goes out of sync, and now even with IO port, I'm afraid that the IO port will fill up this hatch. Once the hatch is filled up, it won't check again in a couple of seconds, so you're always going to be slowed down. Probably you need something like a super tank or a pump. I don't know. Maybe using a quantum tank and pumps, but then again, if you do those kind of setups, I think it's too easy to make it overflow. Because if you shove in a little bit too much, it's going to basically void the recipe. So it's something you can play around with. I didn't want to mess too much around with this. I could have tried something different. I had a couple of ideas, but every time, if you use pumps, subnets, it's always going to be problematic. Probably with the IO port. Yeah, but at the point, super tanks works, quantum tanks works though. Now I'm thinking about yes, IO ports, but the IO port only to use cells. Basically, the thing I'm thinking is that I could use this one. I could use those cells, so I can insert exactly the required amount, and then have a timer to make sure this one starts. Like basically doing something like insert one of those with the correct amount of fluid, have a timer, wait like 10 minutes, since it will take more than 10 minutes for this one to run, and then insert it again. That's probably a foolproof way of doing it. But it needs a little bit of timers and even more complex stuff than this. But yeah, it's a good idea. This one is easier to tweak for the future though. Probably with timers you can do something really good. Okay, next I wanna build one on top. Okay, I'm want to get 2 more ice. Why does it take so much to compute? Start. Okay, that's really interesting, but not even too much. Okay. This one, still waiting for... Okay, it's waiting only for those casing. Okay, we'll have a lot of leftover of those later at least. Yeah, the best side, this much should be... Oh, it's only one. I thought it was 2, it's only one. Yeah, oh no. Okay, if it was temporal, it would be enough for 2 of harmony, it's actually only one. But it's alright. This one here, I'm going to make a copy paste of this one on top. I could copy paste with the matter manipulator. But now I like to have it properly aligned. So from the bottom of this one to here, from the bottom of this one to here. Okay. Then I had another idea, which is those two. Those will be for astral arrays in the future. I'm going to use a bigger input bus, so I have more space for astral arrays. I may as well use those that don't get used. HV buses are used by too many things. Okay, at some point those will start crafting. How much dark matter? Okay, find. Those are here trying to start. Probably I could... Yeah, if I restart this one, it should be faster. It should start right away if I do that. Yes. Good. Way better. Nah. Okay, stabilization, I think I will get to 48. And hopefully I have enough of those crafting, and I should do the next day of farming. But you never have enough of those, so start again. Okay. This is taking time. I have to go check what's going on here. And also I want to check my antimatter production. Okay, this... It was doing not. When I came here, it was not working. Yeah, of course. Yeah, bismuth plasma is one I remember doing. There is one catch with bismuth plasma. I think you need one specific upgrade to be able to do bismuth plasma this way. How many ingredients do I have? I don't know if you need the multi-step or the T5 plasma upgrade. Okay, I'm already losing this stuff. I don't have space time. I'm using all of this space. Yeah, I'm restocking up those mods, but the stock is not even going up. Okay, those are crafting. Those are slowly crafting. That needs black rock. Okay. I'm really well set for the next day of farm. So many batteries. Probably. And I really need this stuff to keep my energy production going, so I'm going to start it this way. Okay, that way it's going to prioritize crafting this. Also, okay, I should increase the crafting speed of quantum anomalies. I don't want to do those on demand. Gravitrons. Quantum anomalies from gravitrons. Here. Yeah, this one is converging, so it's way too slow. I did keep it slow. I wasn't making enough of those, so I slowed it down, but increase the production of this stuff also is super easy. It was 16, wasn't it? 256? Let's go to 1000. How much does it do now? Okay, 240 per second sounds more reasonable. I have to increase the production of those. This one could get some extra energy push too, but... Okay, I don't want to make this one go too fast, true. Because this one takes the rest planet fuel, which is... This one has less fuel value, so I don't want to push this one too much up. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do this. Go. Well, I mean, it's not going to use much because the power is... This one too, I'm going to push it up. And then I'm going to increase the particle production. And making those particles is so cheap. I don't know what's the correct value to keep. Okay. 1000 quantum anomalies done passively. Probably not making enough gravitrons, so I'm going to increase those, but the gravitrons are super cheap. I don't know why I'm limiting it so much. Like, it only uses like hydrogen and helium. Yeah, those are the two ingredients. Yeah, I don't know why I'm limiting this. Oh, because the hatch is small, that is the limiting. Okay, I'm limiting this because I'm too lazy to get a better laser. That's why. So, other solution is getting more of those. Won't work as much, but whatever. 256 times 3 for the next upgrade. Go. Okay. Okay, maybe now we're making too many quantum anomalies. Whatever, at some point the TPF is going to crash, lose discount and start over. Without convergence. Not a big deal if the DPF that makes those keeps crashing and restarting. Okay, will take a long time. Actually, I'm going to do that, so this one gets priority. I'm going to restart this one here. Okay, how much in Infinity? Infinity is low. Can't wait for the 8 planets to get Infinity. Okay, those are crap. Will take a long time to craft this. And it's taking a wall assembly line for only one. Oh yeah, radon. I'm making a radon from uranium. I had issues with the radon too. The issue is that radon, the space pumping radon is really too slow. I figured out making it in the LCR is faster. If you have enough uranium, that's faster. I'm even using those for HU for this pattern. Probably there was a better way of doing it. Well, if I start getting too much uranium from the ISO farm, I'm getting uranium from mob farms. I'm getting uranium from Stabelloy from mob farms. I'm farming this mob and then I process this dust into uranium and then I use this uranium for radon. Yeah, that's a new hatch, really good. Yeah, without this hatch it will not be doable, but with this hatch you can get all of the radon you want. This hatch makes radon with uranium faster than space elevator. Okay, how long will it take for this one to be done? Okay, slowly doing progress. And it's going to take half an hour. Now I'm going to move the other one. I already have a controller, I'm going to use it. I will put another one in here later. Here. Okay. Got it. Almost. Little bit set it up. This one is loading. Did I get my first universium? No, it failed. My universium, it failed. There is 1 in 3 odds of success. Still loading. Meanwhile, I'm making huge amounts of graph matter, theoretically. Yeah, it's all going into crafting those now. Good. Okay, I'm out. What am I out of? Oh, I think I'm out of of harmony blocks, not 5 generators. Well, those are slowly crafting. Hopefully I have enough of those. I should have enough of those, but I'm not too sure. Make another one. Start it with missing ingredients. Go. Okay. Graph matter. Those are working. Okay, those. Yeah, okay. If I had more space-time, I will turn on the passive eternal singularity setup. I don't have enough space-time, so I can't really use that. Crafting eternal singularity here is slow. But slowly. I'm not too much in a big hurry for this stuff. It can go slowly. This one is making the TPF blocks. I'm going to prepare a bunch of those just for the future. Don't know how I will use those, but... And also a bunch of those for future race of harmony. And I could also prepare a bunch of those. I need 4 of those for each eye of harmony, so may as well. Okay. Wait, I got reminded of one thing earlier. I'm still doing the harmonic thing with the bad recipe. Where is it? Where is the harmonic compound? Not harmonic compound, the No, this thing. Things around this one. I'm doing those in a really awful way. Yeah, I'm using this recipe. Okay, no, never mind. Soon I will be able to do it with this recipe. Right now it's still too early. This one should be way better. Oh, then I won't even use that million. Okay. This one is slowly working. This one. Okay, I think I'm going to re-switch. Is that really why I have more of the crayon? Okay, if I have leftover crayon for that reason, and soon I'm going to stop doing that, I'm probably better off having a more balanced thing. In the future I will rebalance this one. Leaving it here just to remind myself that it's done in a weird way. Those are super old. Those are things which theoretically I never need. Just keeping the patterns but not using it basically. Antimatter. Energy is becoming an issue with all of those Ace of Harmony. I really need to turn on those, but yeah, I can't even keep those here running with this much stuff. I would expect the issue to be all of the UMV restock, taking all of the space time, but I'm not sure. I need more of this. And it's not even getting stuff, it's going inside this one. For whatever reason. If I had more exotic... Ouch, that's a big deal. I'm out of this now. Lithium and silicon. Yeah, now I have that issue. Pharma does make silicon, but Pluto makes 3 million silicon only. Proteus, Triton. Okay, this is one I'm running this one. It does make silicon. Not enough. Lithium. I'm not running make. I'm running. No, wait, I think I'm running. Don't remember which one, but all of those have some lithium inside. Oh, this one I'm running this lithium. Proteus, no, Triton. Okay, Triton has a little bit of lithium. Okay, what contains those two things? Which plasma is it? Okay, niobium plasma and boron plasma. Is it just those two? So issues are niobium, boron. Okay, niobium and boron. Niobium should be doable the other way, yeah. The other one left is okay, silicon is only lithium is an issue. I will try to figure out how to recover extra lithium soon. Probably have a bunch of ores which I can work. This one in the gorge. Plasma fabricator here. Okay. Now we only need lithium. I'm already doing oxygen plasma in the gorge. Lithium. There should be a couple of dusts containing lithium and ores. So, tungstate. Pardon me. Epidolite. This one? Oh, clay. For some reason, I'm not getting any clay out of the space elevator. Lepidolite. See? I don't have any. I need this for things. I could process some of that, but I need this for other things. Okay, I can macerate it for this time and then remove it again. Yeah, I'm going to macerate this to get a bunch of lithium right now, and then I will just remove it right away. Okay. I'm going to let this one run. I have to remove it. I need this stuff to do some weird acid or something. I don't remember. Yeah, I need it for this stuff. Really? Why is there not else? Why there isn't a chemical reactor way for? Oh. Okay, I'm going to do this one. I have those and I don't even need those. I'm actually going to do that. So lepidolite. I'm going to process lepidolite directly in here. Okay. Well, I have to change the recipe for this one. I'm waiting for this one to be consumed so I can remove it from here. Done. Oh, nice. I got this one. Spodumene and... Okay, tungstate. Yeah, but... Well, I do get silver. Okay. I do get silver too. I mean, soon the Eye of Harmony will make all of that meaningless, but... Right now, I'm so desperate that I'm going to do this. So desperate for lithium that I'm going to go through that. This one can get me extra lithium exactly in this one too. Good. Extra lithium. Perfect. Then I have to check if I'm not working it properly. Okay, that's all of that should get me quite a bunch of lithium. Yeah, but then again, I think I'm still getting more from the Ace of Harmony. Like, I think this one is already getting me more lithium than ores. And it's not even the... It's just the process of growing the Eye of Harmony. It's already making enough more lithium than ores, probably. Like, right now I'm getting a lot of lithium here because I'm working a lot of old ores. It took me weeks to get all of this. This one is already in the electrolyzer. It's already getting electrolyzed. Okay, I'm waiting for this one to finish now. Spawn me. I don't know if this one is getting electrolyzed. It should be electrolyzing. Like, I'm going to check. Maybe it's in an old electrolyzer, not a new one. Okay, now I wanna free up this slot, so I'm going to wait here. Maybe later. This one can go. Yeah, this one is only processed by this molder version. Okay, here it's going to electrolyze all of this. More lithium, good. This one can go back to the storage here. Okay, 14 millions. Come on. 13. Lovely. Okay, energy going super low. Okay, meanwhile, I can make a new lithium chloride. I have to change the pattern. Lithium chloride here. Oh, that was still in this bat. Oh. This one, I'm going to do it with this. Later I will figure out where to put it. Algae. Wait, what was it? Oh, really? Okay. Lithium. Okay, nice. Got 4 millions. Wait, did it just get... Okay, exotic. Can I make... I'm really low on this stuff. Wow. I think that's the best size I'm going to. Okay. Start working on this. 500 millions. That's going to take energy too. Okay, then it's still working. Those two someday will be done. Oh, those are all crafting, good. Those are all crafting, okay. Idolite, 1 million left. Want it to go to 0. Come on. Okay, all done. Good. This pattern is for the gorge here, this one. It's a no circuit recipe. Whatever, it can go here. I don't know how many I have, you can count those. You can count yourself out. All of those are low tier. Okay, how much progress? Nope. Space-time amount of compression? Really amount of compression? I should have all of those in crafting, theoretically. Inside assembly lines. Let's see. Okay, this one is doing an AF harmony. Exotic, perfect, time dilation. Okay, those are crafting here. There are multiple of those doing this exact same recipe with the exact same timing. Yeah, I need all of those to complete that area of harmony. Maybe I also need a bunch more of those, but probably will get crafted in. So probably we'll start thinking about yet another one for universium. Yet another 7, 6, 7 Eye of Harmony. I think I'm going to do like 4 of those Eyes of Harmony. But those are expensive. Wait. Energy is a big deal too. I have to work on that. Still got no universium. Maybe I should remove the some overclocks now. Yeah, this one is not complete. This one is loading. So it's just fail again, or yep, second fail in a row by this one. Loading. Yeah, either I manage to start again the antimatter production, or I have to remove over. No, I can't start all of those at this speed. I have to remove overclocks. I'm going to keep on overclock 2 only the universium Ace of Harmony. Everything else is going to lose 1 overclock now. Here, 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 here. Like those are running on like 500 seconds. Like removing overclocks is more efficient time-wise because with 1 extra overclock it will take more time to load the gases than the thing. Now I should have worked on a different way of loading gases. I had a couple of good ideas in chat. Next season probably. By now I'm already at humongous, so I'm not going to bother. But it was a good idea. Okay, so all of those now are working on circuit 1. All of those are white black dwarf matter, all on circuit 1. Those are universium. I'm going to keep universium on circuit 2. Okay. Then I'm going to see how much antimatter I have. Here. Nothing, I have nothing. That is worth nothing. Well, energy consumption should be slightly easier now. Here. And oh, I'm so low on those. Like, my whole base is going to crash. If I run out of those, or if my energy goes too low, my whole base is going to crash. So I need this one to work, but it doesn't want to work. Let's see. I'm going to drain those two. Yeah, I can't really do anything. Okay. Taken 100 millions. Start. Once I get the primordial matter loop, everything will be way better. Okay, that is antimatter. It's not fuel for antimatter, but almost. It's required for antimatter to work properly. Doesn't work. No. Come on. Okay, our particle accelerator thing. Can put those in there. Which one was it? Okay, this one is particles. Yeah, how many more? Okay, last 2 soon. Soon I should finish up. This one's slowly working. I don't need those, I'm just preparing those. Okay, those 2 are crafting good. Okay, that should speed up production of those. Okay. And I think I need more of those too. Find those generators. Yeah, soon it will output enough for another ray of harmony. Here, here. Now draft matter production is low down. I removed overclocks. I should still be decent, maybe. I don't know what I can build with what I have left. Okay, those are the things I need to complete the other way of farming. I need all of those and same thing, one more of those. Then universum 0. Once I get the eternity loop, I can start changing many things. Because eternity doesn't require universe. Like, you only need a little bit of universium to start the eternity loop, then it internally loops without using more universium. But yeah, I need a bunch of universium blocks to get started. Too many universium blocks. Okay, this one. Hopefully to get the PT system to work soon. If you fail too many times, you get a guaranteed success rate. Different loading system. Now, if I do use a different loading system, I'm too much afraid of things going wrong. To make it safe, I would like to do a convoluted redstone circuit, but I don't want to mess with that now. Slowly crafting. Come on. I was thinking about a transvector upgrade too. Which catalyst? Universium doesn't need any catalyst. Maybe you are confused with space-time. This one doesn't need anything. You just need the idea of farming to work to get this. Okay, this one soon will start. I wanna see if it gets the guaranteed success rate this time. Should have done already 3 runs. Okay, and now it starts. Good. Nope. Still 34% chance. Solo yield. And I need like 10,000 to do anything. And this one. Nothing. This one takes 700 seconds to run. This one. What time is it? Okay. This one here is running. Slowly. I don't know what I could do to speed up things. Those are now going to take more. Yeah, energy is 1/4 of what it used to be, but yeah, 2000 seconds now. Oh, but that is the yellow one. Orange ones here take 1000 seconds. Those are still quite quick. Okay. A little bit more energy. Okay. Those two, how slow did this one become? Yeah, this one is 2 hours, but this one is using super old parts. I could upgrade it, but I'm just keeping this one running because I had. This one is loading. Oh, this one is almost loaded. And this one loading. Right. Come on. How long before I get the next one? Oh, okay. Those are finally getting done. Alright, cool. Those are so slow. Dilation. Those. Slowly completing. Done. This one. This one. Don't see any purpose for those. Okay, now I recompleted again all of the quests. Okay. Universium on Magneto. I could start working on this Stargate. Yeah, I can teach you of those. I can teach you Legacy. Okay, Polychrome removed. This one. I can teach you of those for this Stargate quest. Wow. Doesn't even use opticals, it uses bios. Right. It's going to slowly work its way through. It will use those assembly lines, but if I craft only 82, it doesn't use too many. Could start making some of those. This version. Okay. Let's get all of those. I'm going to make all of that in the old. Making all of those into the old solidifier. Theoretically, I'm not really going to need those in any relevant amount in the future. Here. 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 Okay. All of those can go in here. Long rods. It's going to clog a little bit, but it's alright. This one. Right? One batch is 64. Go. Let's do the first stack. Oh, it does take a lot of space time all through. Not like that. Okay, maybe in the future. This one I'm going to let it craft. Okay, this one someday will be done. Let's see if I can do any progress here. Here. Okay. Slowly doing progress. Done. Really trying to push space-time for antimatter, but exotic. Okay, this one is now going up. Good. There should be more crafting, hopefully. Or am I out? Am I already out of ingredients? Lithium. Oh, it can do it. Go. It's more. Don't know why it's not crafting passively. I'm slowly working towards it. Can I make 2 billions more? Lithium. Nothing. I did all of the side quests. I only have to do the main progression. One Stargate problem. No, it's not main progression. Oh, solar panel. This one. Octopole solar panel. Here is the artificial universe cells. Nothing else, really. I did the other Stargates. Yeah, I did the Stargates here. I need this Stargate here, which is what I'm looking at now. I already have 6 sextuplets. This one can do half of the next one. Slowly, constantly, slowly making solar panels. Okay, 9 blocks. What is it out of? Oh, now I'm out of time dilation. Right. I should have more of those crafting theoretically. Okay, let's put more to craft. I keep spamming those. I lost count of those. I just keep spamming those orange time dilations. It makes 16 every time. Over here. This one is running. That's not. I'm below exponent 20 energy, but my antimatter production is stuck due to lack of this stuff. Heck, this one will be a byproduct. This one here, this one, when I make eternity, this one is a waste. Antimatter. What are the conditions for this one? Tachyon reach and okay, magnetic stabilization. Those are the energy costs. Yeah, I need this one to lower antimatter production energy cost. Without this stuff, antimatter takes more energy than it makes with my settings. The containment is okay, production. Come on. Once I get eternity, I'm going to change many recipes. Can't wait for it. Okay, this stuff is now crafting. This one is finishing up the items, but also it needs this stuff. Okay, making space-time is a little bit problematic. Should figure out how to get more. Not making enough space-time. Like, ideally, we get huge amounts of leftover space-time from Ace of Harmony, but I need astral arrays before that becomes relevant. 1 billion rays inserted. I'm going to remove this. It's going to be done passively anyways. A bunch of fuel. Space-time. Yeah. We'll overclock this one more. No. Okay, 11k billions residue. I think I can tweak up the gorge fuel again. When it fails, it gives you a little bit of space. Okay, this one is now converging. Yeah, okay, that's why I'm using so much stuff now. Okay. I'm going to play it safer, but I was also out of infinity. Nah, okay, it should be fixed. Okay, most issues should be fixed now. Does it? Now we made it. Maybe they changed it. It used to give space-time when it failed. But the amount is low. You need astral arrays to get a decent amount. Maybe they changed it. Okay, if a recipe fails 1, 2, 3, fourth block, if a recipe fails, the Eye of Harmony will output success chance times 100 ingots times 2 at recipe tier, so only higher tiers give a decent amount, liters of molten space-time. Thing is that if you have 0% success chance, it's going to fail for sure, but it will give nothing because success chance is part of the calculation of how much space-time to give you. So yeah, when you get if astral arrays don't remove that, then you get huge amount of space-time on astral arrays. I'm reading it. The maximum amount of storage arrays is okay, power amount okay. Okay. Okay, there isn't anything too particular. Also with parallel, it's less randoming. When you get parallel, like with parallel, if you have 4 parallels, instead of having 1/3 success rate, you get 1/3 of the output basically with enough parallels. I really like when it behaves like that. Less RNG basically. It still has RNG, the same RNG overall, same average RNG output, but it doesn't have to. You don't have to deal with the RNG spikes. Oh, this one finished again. Third time in a row it failed. No, it can't be. Did it really fail 3 times in a row? Yeah, I think it did fail 3 times in a row. Maybe this time it gets the PT system to give a guaranteed roll. Alright, there's one still crafting. I need more antimatter. Well, theoretically it did give me a bit of space time, but I'm not sure. Is this stuff really crafting? Maybe this one is not even crafting. Any exotic perfect? Oh yeah, it's crafting here. And file. Rough. Nothing. Can't make anyone. Okay, those are waiting for space time. I want to pause this one so space time goes down the line. Okay. Now crafting good. And I'm going to remove all of this stuff from here. Oh, it's not even. I want to see how much tachyon I have. Sell antimatter. I would like to turn on all of the antimatter generators, but I don't have the materials. Yeah, I can't keep those 2 up. Oh. Right. This one is for the quest. Oh, I can't do that. This one cannot be crafted. It requires UXV, I can only do UMV in advanced assembly lines. And I'm not doing that for the quest in normal assembly lines. So there must be one stuck. This one is stuck. Yeah. I'm going to clean it up quickly using those. Okay. Main network. Here. Got back the ingredients. Okay, this one is almost done. I don't know if I have enough of those. How many stabilization are crafting? Time. Compression. Perfect. Time dilation. Okay, I'm not even crafting. I hope I need a 48 for the Volley of Harmony. So 16 is 1/3. Okay, maybe it's enough. Yeah, I think I have just enough. Because it's 4 times 4, 16 missing. Yeah, okay, I should have just those are there are many assembly lines doing those. Those are the only blocks I miss basically. Okay. And now waiting for those again. This one, loading up. Heck, maybe working on a different loading system will really be worth it. I had a couple of ideas, but none I like enough. But you know what? All of those ISO farm here are going to be removed in the future because I will do different stuff over there. So I may as well try playing around with this one. So one idea is storage. One of those. Okay, I have another issue now because this one can't keep enough stuff restocked. 3. Okay, that is 6 billions. X billions. Okay, that's X billion. Should be just enough. If the IO port goes too quickly, it's not going to work. But let's see what I can do. So, hydrogen and helium. I want to make sure it's the correct amount. No. Those. Okay, 8 billions, correct. So 16 billions. Okay. Then. That's something I maybe want to connect it to the other network rather than this one. But whatever. Okay, no need for those two. Then port. If I can make this work, then I can overclock it more even. Now. Okay, I don't need this subnetwork for such a setup. I'm going to have this one on top to remember that this one works differently. Now this one, fill up cells. What does work done means? Okay, this one should be the safe way. It uses different gases. It uses a stellar plasma mixture. I did try to explain it multiple times. I did a video, season 2, episode 24, I think should explain it, but you should read the tooltip at this point. Read the tooltip or play with the calculator. Don't wanna right now to talk about. Ask me once I complete this one, and then I will go through the explanation. Now I wanna work on this thing now to see if it works. So this one is theoretically. Wait, what? Helium had a. Oh, okay, it's not linked. Then I want a timer basically, but a timer is not good enough. Okay, this one here. Here. Maybe this one is faster, but I don't think so. I will have to do something else probably. But I'm going to try. Oh wait, cable. Heck, I can play with those. Like, if I make the IO ports slow enough, I don't even need any kind of timer. Okay, so this one. Okay. Now from here it will extract this one. Here it will extract. I need a filled up version to avoid confusion. I think that I have to use conduits, which are annoying. That's the main thing. Okay, this one is way too quick. I'm going to play around with that. How quick is this one? Okay, I think it's still a little bit too fast for my likings. Okay, I think 2 of those are the perfect speed for what I want. That way I don't even need any timer. Okay, I needed it filled up. Yeah, if I use slow acceleration cards, I can get the timing right. Maybe 1 even, maybe even 1. But those should multiply, so 1 should be really too slow. This one will have 3. Maybe 2. Yeah, this one will be speed limited by those probably. Now this one, I needed this filter here. Extract. Okay, empty and filled up. Okay, I think this should work really nicely. Okay. Okay, can I build it? Okay, how many more blocks? 1, 12. 12 times dilation. Okay, got 2. 10 more to go. Shouldn't take much time. For a couple of minutes. 8 more. If I have 8 assembly lines, it's going to be like 1 minute. Oh, I really want to see how quickly this one works. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, 7 of those are outputting this stuff. So yeah, 1 minute, not even, and it should be done. I mean, it's 7 every 2 minutes. I need 10, but most of those were already into the process. No, 11. I need 11, so it's going to be 2 minutes, basically. 2.5 minutes, probably. Okay, 2. Should be getting more and more. Alright. Come on. No. No. Alright, this one. Still working on this. Oh, it's already working on everything. Okay. Okay, 3 more. Okay. I really want to see if this works well. I hope it does. I'm going to link it already. Hopefully it won't get messed up. This one. I don't know. Maybe I don't know if I think the bottleneck is A2, but it could be this one as well. Let's see this set. If it doesn't work, probably can make it work by tweaking the amount of speed here. It should be at least faster than the other setups. If I find the correct amount. Oh, I think it's going to be more about finding the correct amount of acceleration cards here for it to work properly. Also, I'm not too comfortable with those two. I have to do something more like this. It doesn't tell me the speed. I will see the speed later. Ideally, I would like it to take like 3-4 minutes to fill up the cell. Alright, find. Come on, I need 1, 4. 4 of those to complete this one, do the test, and then if Alex is still here, I will try to explain him, I think. Okay, 3 more. 1, 2 more. Come on, 2 more. Meanwhile, I'm super low on energy. Okay, I'm also going to get some energy, otherwise I can't even start it. Yeah, now I finished it. Really want to use to get more energy. Okay, so now okay, I should have enough energy to start it, but okay, no ray of harmony is going. Okay, all of the ray of harmony are starting, so no other ray of harmony will start soon. I should have enough energy to start this one up. Okay, here, let's see how quickly it works. Oh, wait. Okay, I forgot the energy. Okay. Okay, that is the emptying speed. Okay, it is way better than the other setup. The bottleneck now is the ray of harmony, but it's feeling, I think it's like twice the speed of the other setup. So it's still a problem. It's better than before, but it's still a problem filling up it. For sure, it's way faster, but it's not really too meaningful, the extra speed. I mean, it is, I would say it's twice the speed, more or less. I'm not too sure. What matters is that this one doesn't get messed up. I wanna see how much it takes for the cell to fill up again. And I need it to be slow enough. Like, this one keeps those constantly filled. Yeah, compared to the other ones, it's way better. Main issue is that matter manipulator doesn't copy conduits. That's the main downside. Not even the conduit, and I think not even the conduit probes properly copies filter settings, but I'm not sure. So yeah, this is a really good idea, nice concept, but still has issues. It's not, I don't know. If I want to push overclocks, that's going to be required, but it doesn't really fix the issue. It helps a lot, but it doesn't totally fix it. Okay, come on. It doesn't need 8 billions, right? Wait, why am I doing human? I thought I was doing another planet. Human has some lithium. Which other T7? Pluto has twice the lithium. Make is not good. Kuiper belt will be the best. Yeah, next time I'm going to do this. Oh wait, I think I'm doing that one here. Okay, I have 1 and 1. Next time I'm gonna do this one if I do another T7. Oh, this one? This one is almost done. Maybe I will get universium this time. Still didn't get the PT system to trigger with 3 fails in a row. Okay, something is going totally wrong. This one is already messed up. Oh, okay. It's my fault. I forgot the card and now I have to restart all of it. I have to make it a restart. This cell was wrong. So I have to get the filters done all over again. Okay. I forgot to insert this one. Luckily, I kept checking it. Okay, empty. And this one. Now I should fill up with the correct stuff. Oh wait, this one contains the wrong thing. Okay, now it's properly filled up. What is it? Okay, this one is the way out. This one to recover it. I don't even need the filter actually. Why am I filtering it? This is the output. It only gets it when it's done. There was no need for filtering. but whatever, okay. Okay, this one start over. Okay, it's now loading. Okay, we'll check later again. Now, I'm going to go here. How much fuel can I take from? Yeah, way too low antimatter production. I need way more antimatter. This stuff is going up, but yeah, I can't afford turning on those. I have to use less energy. Can't overclock as much as I wanted, but it's okay. I did manage to get where I wanted with Ace of Harmony. Now I remove overclocks on the old ones. That should save me quite some energy. This one. Nope. This one. This one. And this one. Here. This one. Here. 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 There. Here. And here. Okay. Good. That should give me some energy. Soon it should start filling up the thing. Now let's see if this one can work. Okay. Okay, now perfect. Hydrogen is perfect. Now it's loading helium. Yeah, but it's still slow with this setup. So slow. Okay, did I get any universium this time? Yes, first universium. Good. There. There. One. Good. First universium. Nice. This one. Yeah, but that was nothing. I need way more of this to do anything. 4 billions. That's 5. Okay, it's loading up. Will take a little bit more. I didn't time how much it's taking. Still slow even with this setup. Yeah, I think no, it's not twice as big. It's still as slow as the other. Maybe there is a way. I think it's the machine sleeping. Maybe if I insert it slower, it actually goes faster. Yeah, is the eye of harmony loading faster? Maybe that was actually faster. Okay, perfectly loaded. Now, what I wanted to see was how long it takes for this one to fill up with those two. 300 minutes. Okay, I think this is a speed. Okay, this speed should allow. Yeah, okay, that is a perfect speed. And no need for filters. Okay. The speed should allow it to work all of its stuff. Yeah, okay, that's perfect. It won't have trouble if it goes at this speed. Now, this one. Almost wanna do the same over there. I think I wanna copy paste it. Would need that. Do I copy paste it? I'm going to try to copy paste this. Here. And this one. And this one. Right. I need that one. Here. Here, then. Oh, wait. Okay, clean up, then want to link it. This one. Now, I just. Okay, that way it's going to copy the amount of cells and everything. Good. Now, undo it. And I only need a cell formatted the exact same way. Wait, did it put in? Oh no. Yeah, okay, it does mess up. Matter manipulator doesn't check what's the filter for cells. So maybe it messed up a couple of things when it built things. Like, I hope it didn't put my formatted digital singularities in there. That would have messed it totally up. Probably my formatted cells went into some A of harmony. Okay, now this one. Yeah, what the heck? Oh, it did try to do it. But it didn't really work. Okay, that's something I should point out. But okay, that's not something I care. Fluid crafting nature should be reworked. Oh, it did put this one too. It did a really good job. It was really close to getting it right. Okay, I'm going to quickly fill it up. Perfect. And now I want to see if it actually goes faster with less acceleration. Because if it goes too quickly, it sees it fills up and then it pauses. Same goes for Ray of Harmony. If you fill it too quickly, it goes into pause mode. If it goes slower, maybe it actually goes faster. More or less it's the same speed. Yeah, okay, more or less it doesn't change. Maybe. Okay, and now it totally fills up. Okay, now. Not sure what you mean, but not sure what you are asking. Empty chunks have almost no impact on TPS, if that is what you are asking. Okay, are you still here, Alex? And my connection is dropping. Come on. My connection is dropping. Connection issues. Come on. My connection doesn't want to work. Okay, I'm getting a bunch of those. Now I could do another one for universium, but that will take a lot of rough matter. Yeah, I don't have enough of these for another harmony here. I will want more of those, but maybe I'm going to get the next here. I need too much of this to do anything. Okay, if who's interested is still here. The extra parallels of harmony requires plasma mixture. No, plasma mixture. The row stellar plasma mixture. Thing is that to use parallel on a harmony instead of helium hydrogen, you need this stuff, which is made by the harmony itself. Thing is that give me a moment to get the calculator. It does produce more than it takes. Like if you put in, okay, if you use the parallel, wait. Okay, without astral arrays, it takes helium plus hydrogen. If you put in one astral array, it needs row stellar plasma mixture. Now, depending on the combination, it can be either positive or negative. The main thing, the reason why I use the tier 7, the orange time dilation, is because if you go higher, with 7 on, let's go T10, let's go with deep dark. Okay, with deep dark, with okay, this is the ideal of harmony in my opinion. With this configuration, you have a 40% success rate. If you go higher up, the other thing you care about is universium. If you go higher up with this one, you get twice the universium, but the success rate is now 21%, and the stellar plasma mixture yield starts to become lower, so you start losing it instead of gaining it. So that's why I like to stick on T7. It's positive on T8 too, but it's too low for other things. I think the most efficient is this one. I'm not sure. Maybe I could do some on this one. I don't know. Maybe I'm going to do that too. But this one, no. T7, in my opinion, is the most efficient. T8 is quite good too. If I can avoid using too much of this, T8 will be good too. But I need a lot of this stuff too. T7 starts to lose. T6 starts to lose too much universium. Like last season, I did think about it a lot, and T7 looked like the best option. This one looks like the best option. Okay, back to the game. Okay, needs more file generators. For the next one, this one should be loaded. Perfect. And it's already ready for the next one. This one is okay. This one is almost done. Okay. Energy wise, okay. 61%. Okay. What kind of answer do you want? Because I need so many of harmony. What other answer do you want? I did say it earlier, maybe if you are talking about most people working with you, many people do the first phase using only choice of harmony, but that works only if you leave your computer running offline all of the time. I'm not going to leave the game AFK, so I need more of those. Those two are doing white dwarf matter. All of those are doing black dwarf matter, so I can make more of those for universium. This one. How many milestones? Okay, still needs more. Then energy is a little bit low. I think I won't be able to turn on more antimatter generators. Have to play it at this speed. Yeah, I don't have enough of those to turn on these machines. Hirabon is super low too. We'll try to make more crystal processors. Maybe not. Okay, I have almost 1 million. Okay, those are restocking at 1 million. The restock is basically done. This is what's clogging my base, restocking UMV motors. Okay, 89k. Soon the restock of those will stop. And I should be able to do other things. Hypogen doing great. This is another thing. I can't get enough of those to stock up. I'm constantly crafting those. But now I'm slowing down a little bit with the Ace of Armory, so maybe I can restock those. I don't have astral arrays. I don't have the first, like, the issue is getting to the first astral array. Like, before I can get getting the first universium is the issue. Like, to do anything with this one, I need 8 blocks. Let's start from... I don't know how many times I said that, but whatever. To do anything else, I need this stuff. Issue with this one is that I need this. To do any of these, I need at least 1 universium nanite, and that is 8 blocks of universium. And this one is produced at super low speeds, so there is nothing I can do. Don't know how else to get the astral array. Like, astral arrays, to get an astral array, you need lots of those. So, getting the astral array is not something you can do like that. Like, I have to get universium. So that's the only way I figure out I can do to get universium to get started. The other way is leaving the game AFK for days, but I'm avoiding that. Okay, this one, did this one get me anything? Nope, this one failed. How many universium nanites do I need to do anything? Universium nanite. Okay, yeah. Regarding that, I'm not sure. I don't know well enough how the game works. Don't think so. Like, empty chunks do have no impact, so it wouldn't really change much. No, it's rumors. I think about some rumors, but those are probably wrong. But yeah, I think nothing will change if I made the base more compact. Like, empty space has no impact on the server. Also, right now it's doing quite well. Could be better, could be worse. Like, that's good, I will say. For this point of the game, that should be really good. Yeah, exactly. I'm trying to never AFK, so if I don't AFK, that's the only way. Like, without AFKing, playing like 3-4 hours a day, probably more, it will still take a week, even more. So that's the only way I figure out it will work. Okay, this one is almost ready to start again. How much energy will it take to start up? Okay, if I gave another overclock, it will be 24 2 exponent 19 only? Does it really take that little energy? Oh, I was thinking on when I used to do overclock 3 on those. Right now it's 700 seconds. I think I could afford. If I had all of the antimatter setups, I could probably afford that circuit 3. This is how much it's taking. Yeah, I don't have enough antimatter. I even had to. I don't know. Building probably will be better energy wise to overclock those and craft more of those. Those right now are using almost nothing. Yeah, starting this one takes like 1% of my power. And it takes 1,000 seconds. Those are still decently quick. Yeah, most of the and overclocking those is kind of problematic because the time is no longer the running time, it's the loading time that becomes an issue, and you can't really speed up the loading time any more than this. So building more is the solution. So I think I'm really going to try to get more of those orange ones, and maybe we'll get 1 or 2 of those. I'm thinking about skipping the Gallifreyan, but probably we'll get a couple of those. Now, I could do that. Oh, I have 48,000. I don't know if I have more of those crafting. I don't know what is crafting mainly. 48, I could do 41 of those. I don't know if I'm crafting more of those or not. I'm not sure of what is inside my assembly lines. This one, time dilation. Most of those are not working. Yeah, okay, there is nothing crafting. So I need 41 of those. Go. And I'm going to need a lot of those too. 168 minus 51 minus. That is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I will have 61. 168 minus 61. That should be how much I need. Now, did I have enough draft matter? No, it's waiting for draft matter. This one? Okay, this one had enough. And there goes all of my UAV motors again. Okay, and I also need those. If I don't skip to this one, I can't, yeah, I won't be able to. So 138 minus 6. Start another one. Okay. But I think I'm going to wait for this one. I will do that later. Those, I'm going to use those regardless of which one of those two I use. I will see if I will be able to get this one, but I don't think so. Okay, now. More universium. This one. Okay, overall, it's going to be 0.8 liters of universium per second. 0.8 universium liters per second. I'm going to prepare patterns. Okay, first batch has to be done this way because eternity requires. How do I get the first eternity? Yeah, I need 1 universium night. So first universium must be done with the inefficient recipe over here. So first time I do this, I will have to go with that. I want to see what's the actual cost. I want to clean up a little bit here. Cobblestone, what else is useless? Just here. I didn't organize for so many of those. Hopefully this is not required. High density thorium. Is that used for anything? No, this one is not used. I think this one may be used only for quests, but I'm not sure enough to remove it. Okay, hopefully I have enough space. Amber 2, totally useless. Hopefully I didn't mess up anything by moving those around. Compressed cobblestone. Okay. Okay, I should have enough space for this stuff. Now, constrained star matter. This stuff will require those 3 nanites. This one is at T3. This one. Universium. Which dilithium and quantum, okay. Magneto, dilithium, okay, it's always the same lenses. Okay, those 3 will go here. I'm going to have those here. Do I have those lenses? Dilithium. Okay, I need the magneto thing and a quantum anomaly. Here and magneto thing here. Okay, quantum anomaly is used as a lens. Yes. Okay, now I'm going to need other blocks. Heck, I don't even have enough of this. White rough matter. Okay, this is something for a compressor. Compressor, how long? UMB. And this one is UV. Okay, which compressor? I think I'm going to use this one for those. Probably will end up in the black hole at some point. Okay, now this stuff. Okay, the ingots. Solidify, no. Solidifier ingot 1, 2. Universium will go into the batch thing. Those 2 can probably be done by this one. Ingot. Okay, those 2 can go into the fluid shaper. While the other one, oh, last slot. Okay, now. Okay, so I need the, oh, I got the second output. 8,000 more universium before I can do anything. And also dark matter and also this one. Okay. So. Where is the constrained? Oh, inside the primordial. Will take some time. What is primordial matter? Okay, if I prepare some of these, it's going to speed up things. If I can get some of these, it will be really good. Okay, that way it's going to pre-order things. Good. Wait, does this one not take... Oh, and you get tachyon from... Oh, so I will have to convert this. I'm going to have to run this a lot of times. But Yeah, I get out of this space time, I get way more of this. Alright then. Alright. And this one eventually will be collected. Or maybe I already have enough. Magnet. Nope, still needs this. Okay, where is this one used? Oh, it's inside those numbers. Okay. Eventually. Okay, this stuff here is slowly crafting. It's not making any. It's making those. Okay. This one is slowly crafting as well. I need more component assembly lines, but I'm going to try to skip to UX. And this one, okay. So this one. Okay, almost done. This one just started. Okay, eventually it will output. Next one, soon in the future. Needs more of those. Okay. $1,000. Slowly working. So many things are. What about UMV motors? Okay, those are almost restocked that one. So soon you should stop that mess. Lots of pumps. I'm using UEV superconductor here and UMV inside the memory right now, theoretically. Yeah, so I don't know what to do while I wait for that universium. This one. Okay, almost done. Let's see if I get some extra universium. Yes, got more. Good. Oh, now it's loading up. Right. Magneto hydro thing here. Okay, I'm at 1/4 of the required universium. And this one is going inside this one. Okay, it won't take much to get this. Maybe I will end up with a third one like this, I don't know. Okay, that's going to take some energy to start up everything. How much energy does it take again to start it on 2 overclocks? Okay, that's like 10% of my energy every run. I would like to keep at exponent 20 if possible, but I had to shut off half of my antimatter production due to low ingredient production. This one. Yep. Slowly working. Slowly working. As much. Not going up enough. Spacetime. If I start to get some leftover spacetime, I could do things. But right now, all of this spacetime is being used. Probably it's filling up the spacetime stock for UMV superconductor here. Let's see. Also, I did remove those stories here, so should probably push up a little bit all of those. Yeah. 0 here. Let's have 1 billion of each fluid. I did remove the other kind of backups, so let's stock up more. 1 million, not enough. 100 millions. Those can go up more too. Well, those are used at the same rate, so may as well keep 100 millions. How many do I have? I think that's just to cover everything. I have 60 millions. Okay, let's do 10 millions then, and 10 millions of this. Okay, 10 millions and 10 millions, good. This one is being used too much, so add 0. Add a 0 here too. This one is going low. This one is going low. This one is a little bit low, but I think here the issue is production. This one set at 0. This one, those I don't need that many. They loop inside it. This one looks more or less alright. Yeah, I'm going to add a 0 everywhere. Because this one is now acting both as a restock and as a backup. Issue here is the integer 32. Here. 1 billion will do. Well, this one I'm not even using it anymore. Quantum, let's add a 0. Set a 0. I'm getting zeros everywhere just for safety. Orundum, that is low. Orundum is too low. Residue. Yeah, I'm out of space time inside here. Wait, this one? Let's go to 1 billion of everything. 1 billion space time, maybe a little bit. Maybe this one is excessive. Let's get this one lower. Oh, this one 10 millions. Should do. Should be alright. You can see it from Wila. Can't you see it here from Wila? Superstock replication capture. Like, all of this time I have been looking at those. You can see in Wila the name of the block I'm looking at. Molten Orundum. Okay, why am I not melting Orundum? Orundum. Here, let's set at 0. 100 millions at a time. What's the batch size? Well, that's a decent batch size. Okay, hopefully now it will go up. I do have dust, so it should work. Come on. Is this one even done by AO Harmony? Okay, AO Harmony doesn't produce this stuff. Right. Okay, 70 millions, good. Here. Okay, this is crafting, very good. This one is still making parts. Yeah, component assembly lines are being slow. Needs a little bit of more of dry matter too. Then I need a 10k of this. Probably we'll do one other T7 and then one T8, most likely, and then Gallifreyan. This one 34. I got 0.4 liters. So 0.4 liters per second. Basically, I'm doing 1 liter per second, those two combined. I need this 8,000. 1 liter per second, 2 hours. No, 3 hours, 3 hours. I should have enough for the first magneto-constrained star matter. No, I don't know. I think by then I will be able to get BT8, but I'm not sure. Don't know if those will make enough dark matter for 137. If I don't, okay, without the overclock, those probably won't get the dark matter in time for a T7. Yeah, I'm going to jump to a T8. Oh, all of those are going to output now. Interesting. Probably we'll try to jump to T8. What time is it? Dun. Slowly. Don't know what to do while I wait for those. Energy is getting low again. How much antimatter would have in here? Only 2 millions, that's low. This stuff not getting enough. They should be trying to craft it. No? Where is the... Okay, here. Yeah, good luck getting this stuff. So many CPUs trying to get space-time desperately. Can't craft space-time quickly enough. Oh, 1000 batteries contain only 7 million space-time. Yeah, I think I'm going to need a primordial matter loop before I start using the other antimatter fabricators. This one. Oh, this one managed to get enough black dwarf matter. Good. How much left over? Only 4,000. Okay. I need more universium. So I have 2 hours and I don't know what to do in those 2 hours. I forget. I don't want to leave the game AFK. I think I should really leave the game AFK at this point. I don't see any other option, really. So 2 hours will be basically at midday. Midday, this one should be done. I think I'm going to leave the game AFK. 200 millions. Start. Yeah, I think I'm going to leave the game AFK. Don't know what to do. Only 2 hours. Should be. It's not that much. Okay. Okay, I'm going to leave the game AFK like that. Theoretically, I should be alright. For 2 hours. Okay. 2 hours. I'm going to leave the game like that for 2 hours. In 2 hours, I will start streaming again. See you later. Bye bye.